Have you ever heard something that froze you to your core? A sound so out of place, so wrong, that it made every instinct in your body scream? Last night, I was lying alone in my room when I heard it. At first, I thought it was an animal, a cat maybe. But then the sound shifted, stretched, and broke into something far worse. It sounded like a baby crying. And I swear to you, I know what a cat sounds like. This wasn't that. This wasn't anything I should have been hearing, because I was completely alone, and there were no babies anywhere near my house. It had been a quiet evening, nothing out of the ordinary. Just me in my room, scrolling my phone, the house silent. Around 2 a.m., I turned everything off, lay down in the dark, and closed my eyes. That's when I first heard it. At first, it was faint, a high-pitched wail, like an animal in distress. I sat up, straining to listen. But then it changed. The sound grew longer, heavier. It became unmistakable. It was the sound of a baby crying. It started as a soft, pitiful whimper. Then, within seconds, it built into a sharp, shrill cry. It wasn't coming from outside. It wasn't muffled through walls. It was inside the house. I froze. My heart was racing. I don't have children. There were no babies anywhere near me. And yet, the sound was real, echoing through the dark like it was only a few feet away. I got out of bed and stood still, trying to pinpoint where it was coming from. The hallway. The sound of a baby crying was coming from the hallway outside my room. I opened the door slowly. The hinges of the door groaned. The hallway was pitch black, the kind of darkness that feels thicker than air. The crying stopped. I held my breath, waiting. Then it started again, louder this time, sharper. It echoed from the far end of the hall, near the stairs. Every instinct told me not to move, to close the door, lock it, and hide. But I couldn't. Something in me, maybe curiosity, maybe stupidity, forced me to step out. Each step down the hall made the sound clearer. It wasn't just crying anymore. It had texture, a wetness to it, like each sob was choking, rattling, gurgling. It didn't sound human anymore. I reached the top of the stairs and froze. The crying was coming from below. The bottom of the staircase glowed faintly with pale light, though every light in the house was off. And then, the sound stopped again. Silence. I waited, trembling, staring into the dark, and then I saw movement. Something shifted at the bottom of the stairs. At first, it was small, hunched, like a child sitting on the floor. But as it stood, I realized how wrong that was. It was tall, way taller than me. Its limbs were long, thin, and jerky, like they didn't bend the right way. Its head tilted unnaturally to the side. And then it opened its mouth. The baby's cry came pouring out of it. I bolted back to my room, slammed the door, and locked it. For hours, I sat there in silence, listening. Sometimes the crying was right outside my door. Sometimes it echoed through the walls, distant, fading, but it never fully stopped. Not until the first light of dawn crept into my window. I haven't slept since. I don't know what I heard. I don't know what I saw. But I know this. Whatever was in my house last night wasn't human, and it wanted me to hear it. So what do you think? Was it a spirit, imitating the cry of a baby to draw me out? Was it something darker, something inhuman that uses sound as bait? Comment your thoughts below. And if you've ever heard something in the night that didn't belong, something that froze your blood, share your story. Because sometimes the scariest things we encounter don't appear in front of us. Sometimes they just make a sound. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more creepy true stories. Until next time, sleep well.